Prosecutors are getting threats around this case as well, Barb. The Washington Post reports some of the prosecutors involved in this classified documents case against former President Trump are facing harassment, threats online and elsewhere. It's according to extremism experts and a government official familiar with the matter talking to the Post. The FBI says it is working with partner agencies to assess and respond to the threats as the classified documents case moves forward. DOJ officials have also responded by trying to keep the names of prosecutors and agents working on the Trump cases from becoming public in official documents, congressional hearings, and even in less formal conversations about the case. Two officials tell the Post federal agencies have not observed a general increase in threats against law enforcement overall in the weeks since Trump was indicted. That is a major contrast from a surge of reported violent rhetoric against FBI agents in the days following the search of Mar-a-Lago last August. So, Barb, as a former prosecutor yourself, how common is this stuff? How seriously do you take it? And obviously, this all comes from the top. Donald Trump calling into question everything about this case, saying it's a witch hunt, painting himself as a martyr. How did you as a prosecutor handle this, and how does DOJ handle it now?
This is not normal. From time to time, prosecutors do get death threats. It may be based on someone that they're prosecuting. But I think we've reached a whole different era when we're sort of crowdsourcing these sort of threats. Anytime former President Donald Trump says these things about witch hunts and hoaxes, calling for the defunding of DOJ, there is the risk that someone out there is going to hear that and take matters into their own hands and go after these line career prosecutors. I've had threats. Others have had threats. The way it's usually handled is the U.S. Marshal Service can provide protection, sometimes including 24/7 protection. But it's very resource intensive. The prosecutors have better things to do than to be checking in with their security detail. And, you know, they have lives. They have children. They have errands to do in their personal lives. And so this is a whole new day that if prosecutors have to think twice about whether they can just do their job safely.
And of course, we saw these kind of threats to secretaries of state, attorneys general in the states where the election was in dispute and Donald Trump was pushing his law about them, his lies. Former